So let me show you how you can create your own AI assistant, or maybe let's say we'll show you how you can create your AI assistant using two features of Claude connectors and skills. So I'll teach both of them in one go. So let's say you can pay attention to this and you will understand what we are doing. So now let us try to understand some things. What we will do is we'll create a virtual AI assistant, or maybe executive like a chief of staff for us, which can basically read my calendar, schedule my calendar, prepare for meetings and everything. So let us do that. Okay. Now what I'll do is so let me just show you my calendar first. Okay, so again, this is dummy calendar, not my real one. But yeah, so you can see that this is a calendar where you can see these are all the events that I have in the upcoming week, right? 10th to 14th August. So these are all the events that I have. Now, what I want to do is I want to see whether Claude can access to my calendar, right? I'll show you how I connected it, but let me just check. Can you give me a brief summary of the meetings and events I have in the upcoming week, right? So now I have just asked it a very simple question. Give me a brief summary of meetings I have in the upcoming week. So you can see that Claude is now able to connect to my Google Calendar. So this is basically called the connectors feature. So connectors feature, as the name suggests, it helps you connect Claude to different tools. So in this case, we are connecting it to Google Calendar, as you can see, right? And these are all the meetings that it has found for it. Right, and now you can see that these are the meetings that it has identified. Now that is good. So now what I'll do is I'll just see if it can also reschedule something. So you can see that I have a training from 2 to 4, but I have another meeting at 2 o'clock. So I want to shift this to 3, right? So I'll say shift my AI training on Monday to start from 3 p.m. right, and I will also say and decrease the length of meeting by 30 minutes. So what I'm saying is I want to shift the meeting, and I also want to compress it by 30 minutes. So I'll just run this. So now what it is doing is, so it is saying that now it has rescheduled the meeting. Earlier it was 2 to 4. So now let us see what it is doing. So now earlier it was 2 to 4, now it is 3 to 4:30, right? So you are seeing that Claude is now able to connect to my calendar and make some changes to it. So that is amazing. And how did I exactly do that? So this is done through a feature called connectors. Just go to the sidebar. And in that you just need to click on customize. So once you click on customize, you will see a lot of options. In that you will need to select connectors. So once you select connectors, you can just say browse connectors and type calendar. And again, there are hundreds of apps you can connect to. All you need to do is just to press on this plus button and it will ask you to log in. So let's say if you want to connect to Google Calendar, once you click on plus button, it will ask you to sign in with Google, right? Once you do that, it will automatically get access, right? And for this connection to work, so how is this connection working? So it uses a concept called MCP under the hood. I don't know how many of you heard about MCP, but MCP is also called Model Context Protocol. So whenever you are connecting, so you are just pressing a simple plus button and AI is able to do it. But you can see that let's say whenever you click a plus button, MCP connection is being established so that Claude can make changes to your calendar and everything. So let us make this more interesting, right? So I have, let's say instead of just taking calendars, scheduling calendars and moving calendars, I want to do something more crazy, right? So what I want to do is, there is an AI training on Monday, right? And I want to prepare for it. And again, I don't want to start my prep from scratch. So what I want to do is I want AI to prepare a draft for me or meeting for me. So what I'll do is, can you connect to my Google Drive? You will find a meeting essentials folder where all the documents for my trainings are present. So I'm saying now go to my Google Drive and you will find a folder called meeting essentials. So in that my training documents are there. using those documents, create a 5-slide briefing document that I can pitch to the company about AI training. So I have this, let's say, meeting essentials folder that I've created in my drive. So it has different training proposals, some other notes that I've been working on. So all of this is present here. So now what I'm saying is connect to my Google Drive. Let's say fetch details regarding my training, and then create a 5-slide briefing document, or maybe I'll say briefing PPT, so that I can pitch the company about AI training. So now AI is not only scheduling my AI is not only let's say scheduling my meetings. So now it is also searching my Google Drive. So I'll just say allow, so that it can go to my Google Drive and search for relevant files. Okay, so there is a question about security. So what happens is whenever you give access to these files, again, if you're giving, so for AI to respond to your documents, it has to read it. There is no other way. So if you are working on very confidential documents, or if you are working under very strict data security policies, consider enterprise subscription. Enterprise subscriptions comes with better security rules. And if you are absolutely not able to use that also, the ultimate solution is hosting your own model. But again, that's way out of our current scope. So we'll just skip that. Yeah. So when you are giving access on your personal account, again, the files are being exposed and everything that happens. But if you are working in a company and you want to do it more safely, get a Claude enterprise account. So now you can see that it is going to my Google Drive. It found some material about a training for a big firm that we have done before. And now it is saying, okay, let me just take this outline and then create a proposal structure. Okay, so now you can see that it is generating some script and doing a bunch of other things. So AI is also creating a PPT, right? So how crazy is this that I just say, I have a meeting on Monday, can you just create a PPT for me, right? That is all I needed to do, right? So I'm just saying, go to my calendar, find which meeting I have, go to my drive, find the files, create a PPT. So now you can see visual Q&A is basically AI checking whether the response is correct or not. So it's creating slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4. So you can see all files are rendered with it. So this is amazing, right? So Claude is also checking. Sometimes earlier models used to give us output and then we see it and say, okay, this is not like this. I don't want this. I don't want that. And then there is a lot of back and forth. But with AI right now, you can just, let's say it's doing checking by itself. So you don't even have to, so you will not find a very big surprise. So it's also looking at this and it's also saying 2 slides are slightly top heavy. So it's balancing. So it is looking at the screenshots, changing it. And now I have a PPTX file. So it's not a simple random doc file or text file. It's proper PPT file that I can download and edit in my presentation also. So you can see that once I click on this, it's just opening this presentation. Yeah, so I'll just zoom in a bit. It says build fast with AI, from AI curious to AI confident. Your team uses AI, very few build with it. Okay, generative AI. So these are some programs. So since there are a lot of people from corporate, like senior executives and everything, we also have some amazing AI courses for companies where we deliver directly at your office, virtually or hybrid. So we also have some amazing courses. So if anyone is interested in getting some AI courses for your company also, we are happy to help. Just reach out to us, drop us a message anywhere, and we will give you the details.